Hello everyone and welcome back to the Great Book of Grudges. My name is Nathan and we're back with another Total War Warhammer video. We're continuing our highlight videos on the newest SFO Grimhammer patch, The Great Plan. I've already had a couple of comments regarding where are the skinks, and now we can begin talking about them. First up, we've got TIKTAQ'TO, a FLC legendary lord who was fairly interesting, but came at a time where unique mechanics weren't so common for FLC characters. So let's take the time now and check out how SFO changes TIKTAQ'TO and see if he's worth playing. TIKTAQ'TO's unique faction trait, Master of Skies, has the following benefits. Rite of Zunki resets all the campaign movement range of all armies and characters when performed. Skink heroes start with a Pterodon mount, campaign line of sight plus 25%, Pterodons gain a unique battle ability which can be listed below, and finally a unique unit only available to TIKTAQ'TO, the Ancient Ripperdactyl. The Ancient Ripperdactyl can be seen on screen right now, a single entity, powerful flying monster with armor-piercing melee damage. It's also anti-large and has Vanguard deployment, paired with the fact that it's also Ripperdactyl, which means it's able to do damage quite quickly, and with 110 speed, this will soar across the battlefield without too much of a problem. TIKTAQ'TO's very own unique trait is the Eye in the Heavens, and has the following benefits. Upkeep minus 25% for Pterodon riders, Ripperdactyl riders, and Kotal units in his own army, melee attack plus 10 when in foreign territory in Lord's army, and missile damage plus 100% for Skink cohort javelin units in Lord's army. TIKTAQ'TO's very own unique trait is the Eye in the Heavens, and has the following benefits. Upkeep minus 25% for Pterodon riders, Ripperdactyl riders, and Kotal units in his own army, melee attack plus 10 when in foreign territory in Lord's army, and missile damage plus 100% for Skink cohort javelin units in Lord's army. One of TIKTAQ'TO's unique items, the Mark of Heavens, will also bestow upon a number of benefits, including missile resistance plus 10% for Pterodon riders, Ripperdactyl riders, and Kotal units for all armies faction-wide. If you're looking to have a more thematic approach and just go full Royal Lizardmen Air Force, you're able to do so, especially with bonuses such as this. As you are focusing around aerial combat with TIKTAQ'TO, he's also got access to 4 unique technologies which will help him in the battlefield. They will have a different amount of effects, whereas, say for example, one of them will focus around reducing enemy missile weapon range by 25% during battles. Another will focus around all enemy units' speed during battles by 15%. The third itself will focus around all enemies having their armor lowered by 5 during battles, and the last one will reduce the enemy melee weapon damage by 10% during battles. This is very beneficial if you're going to be using stuff like Pterodons and Ripperdactyls, as yes, they're perfectly able to do some damage, especially when flanking or going through the rear, but when it comes to them getting caught in melee combat, that's where those units will begin to fail and take a lot of damage. So with these technologies, you'll be able to bring some debuffs to your enemies, but also make your Pterodons and your Ripperdactyls much more deadlier. TIKTAQ'TO gains alignment, the new resource for the Great Plan patch, via mostly through battles. Now, considering that your campaigns will take you to an area where you're going to be dealing with a lot of potential enemies, you're not going to have too much of a problem gaining alignment itself. TIKTAQ'TO uses alignment on 2 specific things. One is a set of buildings, and the other is for a new mechanic. The mechanic itself can be found on the right-hand side of your game screen, and this will work in a series of dilemmas. What you can do here is spend a certain amount of alignment, as you can see, and gain some certain buffs in the form of mastery. Here you've got the Mastery of Stealth, Mastery of Refill, and Mastery of Ripperdactyls. The buffs themselves are fairly powerful, and really it depends on what the player wants from them. 75 alignment won't take too long at the beginning, however it will take a little longer in the future, so keep in mind that this resource is something that you're going to be sinking a lot of alignment on. So here I would advise to think quite hard before you start spending such a big pool of the resource, especially since now we're going to have to start looking towards the special buildings. The special buildings themselves are known as lookouts, and they can only be constructed in major settlements. There are 4 different types and will require a tier 3 settlement. Each of them have their own specific bonuses, which can vary from armies and province to own armies faction-wide, and it is quite a powerful bonus. All 4 of them are very stylized for different types of play too, so again this focuses around player choice and really what suits your needs the best. Keep in mind that these buildings also require 1 alignment per turn per building, so if you're going to be building these up quite often, you're going to have to keep a steady flow of alignment coming in, or else you will not be able to benefit from other mechanics, though you should be fine if you keep being aggressive, and TIKTAQ'TO's faction should be played in an aggressive way. TIKTAQ'TO will also have a rather powerful skill available to be unlocked at rank 40, which is known as Eye of the Heavens and has the following benefits. Number of uses +1 for masteries of Lacqua army abilities all armies, range +25% for own armies faction-wide, income from sacking settlements +25% for all characters, perfect vigor all characters, speed +2 per rank achieved own armies faction-wide, and alignments gained from battles +10%. Given those benefits, keeping TIKTAQ'TO in the front line and getting into as many battles as possible is likely to be very beneficial here. But those are the changes coming to TIKTAQ'TO, where now he doesn't feel so much as an FLC legendary lord that had no purpose and has a bit more direction instead of just being a character that is in the Southlands. You'll be able to be a lot more aggressive and be able to take advantage of loads of different flying units to try and have a Royal Air Force type of playstyle, as I said before, and just have a little bit of fun. I played with TIKTAQ'TO for a decent amount of time, and it's very different, and it might take some time to get used to, but that means that it's a different style of play. But let me know what you think about TIKTAQ'TO's newest playstyle in the comments below, and let's start a bit of a discussion. But with that, my friends, we've come to the end of our video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, might I suggest giving the video a like, or even subscribing to the channel, as it really does help us out. In the description section below are various links to different social media platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, and Discord. Also in the description section is an affiliate link with Element Games where you could buy loads of hobby-based products, not just Warhammer, for 10 to 25% off. Making a purchase using that link and also our special code, which is also in the description, supports the channel at no extra cost to you, which we think is rather cool. A big thank you to our patrons. Your support means the world to us. It's amazing that people want to help a small channel like us grow and get to a higher level of content. A big thank you to Gibraltar LUSC, Ryan Bertsche, Andrew Prince, and Okro for subscribing to us at our Fane level. You guys are super cool. And a big thank you to Edward Yule, VS Vasan, Aaron Whitman, and Shaggy for subscribing to us at our King level. Honestly, we can't thank you all enough. And lastly, a big thank you to all of you for liking, sharing, and commenting on these videos. Honestly, it's because of you guys that the channel's been growing at such a great pace lately, so we can't thank you all enough. But with that, my friends, thank you so much for watching once again, and we shall see you all again very, very soon. Have a good day.